stealing the show with an old tweet of his that's going viral. 9 years ago today, LeBron got on Twitter and wrote, "Happy B-Day to the person I idolized and wanted to be just like as a kid playing the game of basketball. Michael Jordan, hashtag the GOAT."
What?
Yes, he tweeted that. Shannon, do you think LeBron regrets tweeting this?
No. I mean, everybody knows the impact that Michael Jordan has had on LeBron, the impact that Michael has had on everybody, because guys want signature shoes. Guys want to be the brand that Michael Jordan became. And so he's had a lot of positive impact on a lot of the players that's currently playing in the NBA. But 9 years ago, let me tell you what LeBron has done since that time, since that tweet. 4 titles, 4 finals MVP, gone to 8 finals, 2 regular season MVPs. Man. So, yeah. Why would he regret that? I mean, think about that. That's 9 years since that tweet. Now, you do realize LeBron James has been in the league 9 years before that tweet. So what had he done? Stop playing with me, Skip Bayless. LeBron James averages 7.5 assists per game. Michael Jordan averaged for a career 5.3. So that's 2 assists per game. Time plus 82 games over 18 years. So if I'm not mistaken, 2 assists, you can either get a 3 or 2. So that's somewhere between 4 and 6 points a game. So on a nightly basis, LeBron James is, doing his thing, huh, Skip? Why would LeBron regret that? Because at the time, he probably felt that. But lo and behold, how things change. Skip, things change. The way you look at you see climate change, you see everything changes. Skip, Bayless, give you a prime example. I'm a watch guy. I like watch. I don't know if you like into watches like I am. But the Patek 5711, it's a Knotless, Skip. In December, the watch retail for $54,000, $54K. Go try to find that watch for less than $110,000 right now. 2 months. Change.
Because you bought one?
I ain't asking you all that, Skip. I'm just trying to give you the things change.
Oh.
This changed. He still, at that time, he thought, Skip, I can assure you, in 2009, people probably thought somebody else was the GOAT in football or somebody. Did anybody think Tom Brady was the GOAT in football in 2009? Okay, then. Things change, right? Things have changed, Skip. Things have changed. There's a new GOAT in town.
Really?
And he gonna be munching in the pasture for the next 3 years.
Shannon Sharp. Your man, what was it, 9 years ago today? Conceded GOAT. He conceded publicly because he knew what I knew, what everybody knew. It was over.
The man was 27.
He conceded. and he knows in his heart of hearts it was over and done.
No, he doesn't.
He could not scrub away what had happened. Because speaking of watches, I like to just watch games. That's all I do. I don't care about what wristwatch.
That old Seiko.
That probably what that is. It's my lucky timepiece here. Better be careful.
I remember when it broke it right here on there. You was banging the table.
It flew across the floor. But it has won me hundreds of thousands of debates on this show. The point is,
you need to hide it tomorrow.
I don't care about watches. I care about watching the games. And I happened to watch the NBA Finals in 2011. That was actually LeBron's second finals. He had been swept by the Spurs, but I'm going to give him a pass on that one because it was 3 Hall of Famers, and he was up against it with his Cleveland roster. I will give you that one. Jordan got swept by the Boston Celtics of Larry Bird.
Twice.
Larry Bird, and a big 3 that was one of the all-time great big 3s, but that big one, he was something. And all Michael did in game 1 that year, coming off a broken leg, was score 63. And Larry Bird said after game 1 at Boston Garden, I think that was God disguised as Michael Jordan. Nobody ever said that about LeBron that I can remember. So then I did watch in 2011, LeBron go up 2-1 in Dallas. I was also told that he went back to his hotel room up 2-1, having joined the Heatles, as they called them, Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, Pat Riley. And he made a list of I told you so's. I'm going to tell him off and him off and him off. I was told I was at the top of that list, but I don't know that for a fact.
You weren't on the list.
That's what I was told. I was number 1 on the list. No, you weren't. Told you so. I'm up 2-1. And in games 4, 5, and 6, LeBron suffered the worst superstar meltdown in the history of sports. I had never seen anything like it. I didn't see it coming. I didn't expect it. The chosen one became the frozen one in 3 straight games. He averaged a grand total of 15 points in those 3 games. He averages 29 for his playoff career, so he's almost half under his average.
Right.
Really? He averaged 5 turnovers a game for 3 straight games. That won't work. He was a 44% shooter from the field. He's a 50% shooter for his career and in the playoffs. He was 2 of 12 from 3 in those 3 games, and he was 4 of 10 from the free throw line. That was a meltdown, and they melted down, and they lost in 6 games to the Dallas Mavericks.
Yeah. I've never, ever shied away from saying LeBron, that was his worst moment of his NBA career. But to say because of that moment, he can't rise above that.
Okay.
And you see what he's done since.
Okay, but you can't wipe it away. You can't scrub it from his internet record.
But Skip,
it's there. It's glaring. Michael Jordan never had a flame out like this because he didn't have any flame outs. He lost some playoff series, but it was in spite of him, in spite of his greatness.
No. That's not what we do here. Either you lose or you win. It doesn't matter if you score 60 points if you catch the L. It doesn't matter if you score 3 and you catch the L. His team lost. LeBron team lost to the Mavs. The Mavs were, but see, people don't realize the Mavs also swept the Lakers, who was the the 2-time defending champ. They also beat the brakes off of OKC that year with KD, Harden, and Russ. So it wasn't like they were slouches. You making it seem like they were the 8th seed and they had no business being there. When you go back and look at what they had done, you understand they deserved to be there.
The Heatles were favored to win the finals.
Skip, that's just for Vegas. The favorite don't mean anything. You know that.
He knew it was over. He knew he had done something that Jordan had never done, and he conceded publicly. I got swept, and then I cratered.
So over the last 9 years, so what are we going to do? 8 of the 9 years he's in the finals. He's won 4 titles. He won 4 finals MVPs. He's won 2 more regular season MVP. So we going to just disregard that.
4 and 6 in the finals.
Let me ask you a question.
Versus 6 and 0.
How many guys that played the history of the game can have this type of resume in the last 9 years? 4 finals MVPs, 4 titles, and 2 MVPs. Name the player that has this on his resume. I want you to Magic, Bird, Kareem, Shaq, Kobe. Name the guys that has LeBron James' last 9 years on his resume for a career.
Does that mean we're just going to wipe away the first 2 finals?
No.
Are we going to forget them? Are you making them disappear?
No. I'm just asking.
And by the way, what he finally broke through is he said it's about damn time against the Baby Thunder. And then what happened?
Oh, they Baby Thunder.
Baby Thunder. 2013, what happened? He was in danger, mortal danger, of falling to 1 and 3 in the finals when Ray Allen saved him and took him off the hook.
We saved
him. LeBron James in the last 3 minutes had 3 unforced error turnovers. In the last 1 minute, he had 2 unforced error turnovers. My team is up 5 with 23 seconds left. He's in trouble. He took a shot to try to tie it and LeBricked it so hard off the back iron that Bosch saved it, kicked it to Ray Allen in the corner, and he made it. He backed up and made it, got his toes behind the line. It was the greatest clutch shot I've ever seen, and it forced overtime, and they took over.
But Skip, you make it seem like, so we're just going to disregard the 16 that he had in the
If Ray Allen doesn't hit that shot, you are 1 and 3 in the finals, and the GOAT case has gone completely out every window in Miami.
You do realize if LeBron James scores 12, that shot doesn't matter. He had to get 16. He had to do what he had to do.
He had a nice stretch up to the last 3 minutes, and then he was...
And then what happened in overtime? Garbage. Then what happened in overtime?
He took over.
But I just want you to tell me,
got shot right
in the last 9 years, tell me a guy in NBA history that has LeBron's resume just the last 9 years.
Okay, does that make him the GOAT? No. That makes him a really good player.
No, it's no really good, my butt.
He's in that...
He the GOAT.
No, he's in that, what is it, the Hall of Pretty Good? The Hall of Pretty Good.
So in other words, if you take LeBron James' first 9 years, he's a Hall of Famer. You take his last 9 years, he GOAT. Combine it together, it's unquestioned.
GOAT.
He the GOAT.
Happy birthday, GOAT. 58.
Now, I've been told LeBron happy birthday a couple of months ago, December 30th.
Did you?
Yeah.
I was telling Tiger happy birthday.
That don't Tiger no wood, no happy birthday.
Oh, this argument will always,
We don't tell Tiger happy birthday.
always be interesting. You guys were kind of heated about this as well earlier in the show. Are LeBron and Draymond Green ready to put the whole NBA on notice? Chris Broussard will join us. He's going to weigh in too after the break.
No mercy.